Joe, I'll go into this order first because Manchester United boss Erik ten Hag has been speaking today following his side's 4-3 loss in the 100th minute last night against Chelsea, and he was asked how his side managed to throw away another lead in stoppage time.
We were managing the game because from organisation, in the defending there was no problem, but the decision making by the goal against, stay on your feet. And keep him wide because there was inside there was covering, and by the second the nearest has to come out quicker.
So we're talking about bottle jobs, and listen, you know what we do here. It wasn't a great look for Manchester United last night, throwing it away because at 3-2, and it's actually quite funny because my dad's a season ticket holder at Chelsea, and he left. 3-2, he left, fuming, raging.
Sums up Chelsea.
Yeah, honestly, he left, and then I spoke to him last night when I got back home, and he was just like, "Can't believe I left." He didn't know they won until he got home. So it was a bit of a mad one.
Put a radio on the way home.
Nah, he was livid, absolutely livid with their performance and that. But when you look at what Manchester United have done, certainly of late, the Brentford game, they conceded a goal. What minute was that? What, the 99th minute?
Yeah, they're not bottle jobs. They're just lacking in quality and organisation. Bottling it is when you've got, you know, players who fail in the moment, big moment. You know, you can see them freeze a bit. At Chelsea, Gary Neville's. I mean, it wasn't needed, but I know what he meant. They had the game there for the taking. Chelsea at one point, Liverpool had all the kids on. They got a lot of Chelsea young team as well, but more established players.
Yeah,
it was there for them, and they froze.
Yeah,
I don't know whether it was the occasion, the Liverpool fans. Who knows? But they did bottle it a little bit. You could argue.
Yeah.
And I understood where he was coming from, although the phrasing wasn't great. I don't think United bottled it the other day.
What about the Brentford one, though?
No, just lack of quality and defensive organisation. I mean, who in your... But when you're 3-3...
Yeah.
Dalot was a little bit unlucky, slipped and fell and pushed him, and it was a pen.
And, and he knew as well because he was holding his face on the floor.
And Dalot's had a great season, been one of United's best players, really good player.
Yeah.
But the corner is just... I mean, that is bad. Amateurish, isn't it?
Whose fault do you think that is? Captains, the manager, or just all of them?
Well, you could throw them all in, but I'd be looking quickly at the short corner and barking someone out there.
Yeah.
You know, or I'd be going out because I've seen it.
Yeah.
Someone senior or someone they're all experienced players, but I wouldn't throw that on Garnacho. I wouldn't throw that on him, you know what I mean? He's a young lad doing his best, but people like Casemiro, I mean, whoever else was on the pitch, and Harry Maguire, they should be organising that quick.
Quick, yeah.
Someone's got to switch on to a short corner.
And do you think it's more...
Well, that's not bottling it. That's just a lack of leadership.
I wouldn't say... listen, I'm not trying to condone it, but do you think it makes the situation worse because you see who went and got the short corner? Like, so arguably, he's their best player. And the fact that no one latched onto him to go, hold on a second here, him.
Yeah, but that's game intelligence. It's game intelligence. So, you know, you're right. Depending who you're playing, you single out people.
Yeah.
You know, if you were playing against Harry Kane, it's the last minute and there's a corner, you kind of forget who you're marking. If he's free, I'm going to mark Kane.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And I'll leave my man, and if he scores, I'll say I did it because...
Yeah, he's free.
Yeah. And you just use your football brain.
Yeah.
The reality is, United thought last minute they're going to throw it in the box. So they all quickly want to defend the goal. I get it.
Yeah.
But quick free kicks, quick corners, that's how that's football.
Yeah.
Live and breathe it. Ivan Toney free kick at Forest.
Yeah.
For Brentford. I mean, come on.
But when he moves the...
What player in the right mind's not watching what he's doing? I'm a free kick taker. I was watching it while it happened.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to just knock it around the wall in the corner. You could see it.
Yeah, when he moves
But I'm in the wall. I'd be watching him.
Yeah.
And I'd just move along. I'd even shout at him and go, good one.
Or would you even go to the ref?
I'd tell the ref, but I'd still move and I'd make sure I'm blocking it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think maybe we've moved away. No, this is a little bit unfair, but I do now see moments in games where I see a group of players who are so overcoached and over-instructed. You know, my beef on... Well, it's not a beef. It's a phrasing of
Good word, beef.
You know, like when you've got set-piece coaches who you see them celebrating on the sideline, you think, hold on. Like, you've just given them a few ideas. Yeah. And as a player, I like creating my own ideas on set plays anyway. Someone's still got to whip it into a perfect place, make a run, lose a man, and head it in or volley it in or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not you who scored it, mate, just because you've said... But what I'm saying is, the reason I'm bringing that up is it feels like, unless players are told, make sure you watch for the short corner. Watch it on the video analysis before the game. They do short corners. Oh, okay, we'll clue in.
Yeah.
Not, look, you've got to manage the game how it is. Manage the game.
Yeah. You can't, because what you're saying there, it's not always perfect.
No.
Like, and you're 100% right, because in that scenario, if I'm assigned to mark, I don't know, the Sassy, but the Sassy's not the danger. Cole Palmer's the danger. So that's where you said their game intelligence. Someone at Manchester United's got to go, hold on a second here, forget about my man in the box who's at the back post. Cole Palmer's inside the box.
Well,
about to have a shot.
Yeah, but even if you simplify it away from the person who's involved, if two players are getting a short corner and entering your box without being pressed for a free shot on goal, something's wrong.
Yeah. And that comes from the manager, from top to bottom. Manager.
Top to bottom. If you're well organised and well drilled, and you don't look. Ultimately, if you keep making mistakes that United make, the players wouldn't normally play. Yeah, you could argue they don't have the strength and depth to be able to just replace players all the time. But you don't see the top players making the two best defensive teams in the league. I think are Arsenal, Liverpool, and City are third. They're all up there, right? Yeah, they've got good attacking players, but they're all really solid, good. Solid. They don't make silly mistakes. No. You don't get a free shot on goal from a short corner against Arsenal.
All switched on.
Yeah. You think Declan Rice? You think that would have happened if Declan Rice was playing?
No, he'd have been straight out there.
Exactly.
100%. All right, well, let's go to the phone lines. 03717 3344 223344. I apologise for that. Tony's a Celtic fan. Tony, how you doing?
Good, thanks. How you doing, Dan?
Yeah, we're good, mate. We're good. So you think Man United were robbed?
I don't know what Danny Murphy's talking about there, right? So he said it was a penalty, right? I watched the game last night. The both of them were not penalties. See that one with Darlow falling? He's brushed him with his arm as Darlow was like falling. He was off balance. He touched him with his arm. It's never a penalty in a million years, and that's why VAR looked at it for so long. Because it was, honestly, I don't know what Danny's talking about, because that's so soft.
Well, I think it's hard to judge when he's going so quick, because when you're running that speed and you get nudged in the back,
yeah,
I think it was a pen. I understand what he meant. Yeah, if the bar was a bit higher, you might get away with it earlier. I don't know. I think most people thought it was a pen.
Do you know what it is? I think, and you're 100% right in what you say there. Listen, great call, Tony. It's one of those where if you're moving at such pace, like Madueke was gone.
He was.
If you're off balance, even the slightest bit of
but also
contact, he's gone.
Yeah, it does. But also as well, normally when someone gets a little bit of contact that doesn't knock you over, you can tell the way to go over. He went over. It looked natural. Yeah, it didn't look like he dived.
But also as well, I was thinking in that type of situations, you can always tell by the defender's reaction.
Yeah, good point.
Dallow's face was buried in the ground. Like, oh no, what have I done here?
Yeah, he wasn't screaming at the ref, "You've made a mistake."
He just stayed there and was like, "Oh my goodness, what have I done?" So it might be.
What was the other pen? I'm just trying to think.
Remember, it was Cucurella with was it Garnacho? It was Cucurella got brought down by somebody. No, Anthony. That was last night. Cucurella got brought down by Anthony, and that was a pen as well. I thought.
Yeah.
Again, it might be minimal contact, but I think when you're moving at such speed, even if it takes a little slight nick, and you go over. But no, listen, I mean, the game was incredible. I mean, incredible.
Best game of the season.
Do you think it was incredible because the quality was so poor?
No, I think it was incredible. Yeah, well, I think it was incredible partly because they were both poor defensively, but also because of brilliant creativity. If you think of some of the goals, Anthony's pass was incredible.
Where's that come from?
Some of Cole Palmer's creativity, some of Gallagher was great for Chelsea. Lots of really positive things from United's Fernandes goal. What a move that was! Yeah, great move. What a ball in. And a brilliant header. Yeah. Really good play. Sometimes goals are just really good quality. But the amount of space in the game, I mean, it could have been 7-6. Couldn't it?
You know what's funny is that, before they got the corner and scored, Chelsea broke and they messed it up. It was like 4 or 5v2. And I'm thinking, here we go. What's happened here? And that's what you're alluding to. Space everywhere.
Is that where Mount made the tackle?
Mount made the tackle. But I think who chose the wrong pass?
Sterling.
No,
before
Jackson
that. Yeah.
chose the wrong pass.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, it was an unbelievable game of football. But
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.